Hello everyone and welcome to my first clay video. So you might be asking why I'm doing this, especially if it's a gaming channel. But the answer to that is that I have a lot of hobbies and I have a lot of time. So why not? So I was busy thinking with something. I wanted to make something original, not something that everyone has made, or like Sonic, or I don't know, some character from a game. So I wanted to make Scar from The Lion King. And I didn't just want to make any like Scar, just a character by himself. I wanted to make him on top of the rock pillars in the scene where he's singing Be Prepared, because it's one of my favorite songs. So I get my aluminum foil, I make a tower, and magic, and some more magic, because who has time to get stuff and show it to the camera, right? So now that we have all of our tools, we're ready to get clay off, and this was annoying. This was probably one of the most annoying parts, and it's why I cut it out. So now that we have our clay, I'll turn it into a ball and roll it out until we have a thin sheet of clay. Now I'll stretch it out using my thumbs, and it's ready to go onto the tower of power. So now that we have our first piece of clay on, I'm not gonna bore you with all the other times I had to do this, probably like 10 times. And not gonna lie, this clip of just putting extra clay on it took 1 freaking hour. I am not kidding. Just to get a piece of aluminum fully covered in clay. So yeah, that was a kind of annoying, and the fact that this is only 2 minutes in the video. Whew! So you're probably wondering what I'm doing right now after getting the entire thing covered in clay. I want a place where the hyenas can stand on the tower. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making little pillars that I could just put right on the tower. Yeah, as you see, I'm just trying to redefine the shape so that it's big, so that I could fit an entire hyena on top of it. Because if you remember in the scene, when Scar is at the top, there's a bunch of hyenas just beside him on the rock, and they're singing with him. So yeah, just watch this process of me putting rocks on a bigger rock. So bada bing bada boom, we have all the rocks. So now we could yeet this thing off the screen. So as you see, I was thinking pretty hard at this moment, because now with the pillar done, all I had to do was make Scar on the hyenas. But I wanted something more. I wanted a more spacious structure, And then the perfect idea hit me. So you know that weird land in front of the tower? Yeah, the land that was coming out of the lava? I decided to make 3 little pancake islands, cover them in clay, as you see there, and I decided to get spikes on them, put little cracks on them, and yeah, we're done with that. So if you're wondering what those are for more space for the hyenas to stand on, because I don't want this to be like 2-3 hyenas and Scar at the top. No. I want this to be like at least 5 or 4 hyenas. Hyenas. Got it right, bud. Alright. Fast forward 2 minutes later, if you were probably listening to me, which you should have, you probably didn't see that I was making a giant platform for all of them to sit on. Yeah, I didn't show that part in its fullest, just because that took way too long. So if you saw me 2 seconds ago, I used a piece of aluminum foil, crunched it up into a ball, and because I'm too lazy to touch grass and go outside and collect some rocks, I just pressed it against the clay to give it that rocky texture, So in these scenes, I'm literally just giving the clay better like grip to the bottom of it. Because yeah, the pillar, it was moving around a lot. If you remember at the beginning of the video, I didn't cover up the bottom, which means that the aluminum at the bottom of the entire structure was open. It was like you could see it if you lifted up the pillar. Luckily, I was able to plant it down, put some clay around it, and yeah, that problem was done. Thank goodness. So now that that's done, as you see, I'm getting ready to like picture where Scar's gonna be at the top. So yeah, and there he is. Oh no. So here's what happened. Look, it took 2 hours for me to make Scar because I was continuously destroying him and making him, destroying him again, making him again. Okay, and that took 2 hours, and like the moron I am, I forgot to record the footage. I am very sorry. And in your mind right now, you're probably thinking,
wait, isn't a clay video all about showing us how you made the clay?
well, yes, but in this case, I forgot all about it. Okay, so on a less sad fact, we get to make hyenas now, so woohoo. So for the body, I made a weirdly shaped sausage. Sausage with back problems. And for the head, I just made a little circle and put a nose on it, I'm pretty sure. From clay. Yep, there we go. Put on the nose. Now for the ears, I literally just took a triangle, used a ball stylus to put like a little indent on it, you know, like kind of like a spoon, and I just attached it to the head.
Wow, what a process!
And right now, I'm just attaching the other ear to the head. By the way, it's the exact same process as the last ear. So I want to attach it to the body, but there's one key feature missing. I'll give you a hint. They're called the... Okay, I forgot what they're called. Something about a soul. It's the eyes. Now that we have that face done, let's say hello to our buddy. Alright. So now that we have the eye sockets in, I'll take a tiny piece of clay, roll it out, plop it right in there. For the other eye, guess what? It's the exact same process. Now it's time to add the head to the neck. And I just squeezed it into the neck and blended it in. Yeah, pretty simple stuff, you know? Not too complex. So now I see what it's gonna look like on the rocks, and I get pretty excited at this moment because this is a landmark, brothers and sisters. This is a great landmark. We almost have our first hyena done. I can't believe it. 2 hours ago, or if you're watching this, 9 minutes ago, we had aluminum foil as the beginning. Alright, so enough nostalgia about the past. It's time to get some arms and legs on this guy. So hyenas in The Lion King, they aren't that detailed, you know? Really, they're just dogs. Dogs with a very, very weird laugh. Don't believe me? Just look. And although Disney didn't use this laugh, because that's the actual laugh of a real hyena, I'm glad that they didn't use the laugh for every time a hyena in the movie does it. which probably would have scarred me for life. But no, but they kind of got it right. Need to give props to Disney because they didn't do the laugh like that, but they still got the crazy vibe of it. Alright, so back to the clay. As you see, we have one leg on. I'm blending it in. We got the toesy woesies. And just do this like 3 more times and we have a full set of arms. Just watch. So now that this hyena is done, we could literally I could just skip the footage and go to number 2. So this second hyena is done. Alright, so Scar, I was able to finish him. I put all hyenas on top, and well, I forgot to paint him. I mean, no, not that. I did paint him, I just forgot to record it. So, here are the glamour shots, but I'm sorry there's no painting footage. Alright, here you go. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe if you like this, and yeah, I guess I'll see you later. And also, I am making an IO video, don't worry.